this morning. We've had a little bit of a rethink about things, and we think it might be a good time to take a little bit of a break from doing the daily vlogs. Thank you for your encouragement. Obviously, we would welcome feedback on what's the best way for us to continue, but we're going to have a little bit of a break for the rest of the month of August, and then we'll see after that how it works out. I've really enjoyed doing them. It gives you a sort of insight on how to try and help people, and thank you for all the really encouraging comments. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I don't think any of us know what's happening with the lockdown or what it'll be like later, but there will be a break. So I look forward to speaking to you soon, and the services are online, and Will Savoury does a vlog for a little, I don't know what he calls it, but it's a similar thing, except he stands outside. And for Soul Church, that'll be worth watching out for as well. I thought I'd finish on an incredible verse from Mark's Gospel. Jesus began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and teachers of the law, and that he must be killed. After 3 days, rise again. He spoke plainly about this. The Son of Man must suffer. Why? The Son of Man is mentioned in Psalm 80 amongst other places. It says, let your hand rest on the man at your right hand. The Son of Man you have raised up for yourself. Then we will not turn away from you. Revive us, and we will call on your name. Restore us, O Lord God Almighty. Make your face shine upon us, that we may be saved. All the hopes for us ever being restored, all the hopes for us ever being holy, all the hopes that there are for us in life, the psalm shows us, are in fact based on what happens with the Son of Man. The man at God's right hand, the Son of Man that God has raised up. And the only way that we could be restored, the only way we could be holy, the only way we can live, the only way we won't turn from him, is if the Son of Man suffers and dies and is raised again. The only hope for us. See, I've mentioned it before, the key relationship in our Christian life is not between us and Jesus. It's between the Father and Jesus Christ, who has taken our sin. And as long as Jesus is right and we look to him, then we are safe. So he had to suffer in our place. He had to die. He had to be raised again. Because all of our hopes and the hopes and fears of all mankind are based on his death for us and his resurrection. That's why it says he must. He must. Peter rebukes him. And then comes the real battle of the Christian life. The battle of the mind. I love the way Jesus just says, get behind me, Satan. That's pretty strong talk, isn't it? Why? Because there is a battle for Peter's mind. And Jesus says, you do not have in mind, your thinking in your mind, it's not the mind of God, it's the mind of men, that our lives can be sorted out and we can sort ourselves out without the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. But that's how men think. But men achieve nothing in the end. We all live and die. But you see, Satan longs to help make us believe that lie. But the answer is we constantly realize the Son of Man must suffer, must die, must rise again, because the only hope there is for us is in him. So set your mind as you carry on through this month, and maybe for the first time, if you're not a Christian listening in, set your mind on this, that Jesus Christ is the only hope for this world, and he died on the cross and he rose again. Keep your mind fixed there, and you will be restored. No ifs, no buts. Doesn't matter about your past. Doesn't matter about your fears about the future. All your hopes depend on the Son of Man that God the Father raised up himself, who's now alive sitting at God's right hand. And he prays for you. It's an amazing thought. We're reading Mark, you can see from the t-shirt, Go Fish Project. When you're reading the story of Mark, you're reading about the one who is sitting at the right hand of God right now. And if you trust Christ, he's praying for you. In fact, if you haven't and trust him now, he can save to the uttermost, as far away as possible. He sits at the Father's right hand right now, the one who walked on the water, the one who healed the sick, the one who caused the blind to see, the one who rebuked the Pharisees. That one who died on a cross and rose again is the one who sits in heaven, and all our hopes depend on him. Have an amazing rest of the summer, and I'm sure I'll see you and we'll find out what happens next with these vlogs, but there'll be a little bit of a break now, and God bless you and keep you. All the members of Mount, I do really love you, and I really do pray for you by name every day, and I pray for your children, and I pray that God would continue to really bless and keep us at this time. Bye.